Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by title below, yes, this is on episode 7 of Konosuba Season 2. And if you've been wondering, why the hell is this like a couple days late? Well, I just want you guys to know that it's pretty much, it's midterms right now. And literally, I have been pretty damn busy. And that is pretty much why, like, for the past couple days, I have not even tweeted. I have not posted anything on my Facebook. I just literally have not really had the time to do anything like watch the episodes of all these animes because of midterms. Like literally, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating, especially like considering I always tell you guys that I like to watch Konosuba after like a hard day's work kind of thing, and there's been a lot of like projects and tests I've had to do for midterms, but luckily I have finally been able to watch it. Definitely was enjoyable. Definitely after all the hard work, all the seriousness of midterms and stuff, it definitely brought a smile to my face once again. So, I mean, right now I'm happy. I'm pretty happy. And as you can see, I got a new jacket as well from Hot Topic. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z jacket. It was like $50 normally, but 50% off, so $25. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get this jacket. Hell yeah. But yeah. So right now, as you can see, I'm in a pretty good mood. Even though it's been quite stressful for midterms and everything. Got a new jacket. Got to, like I said, watch Konosuba. And this episode honestly was another pretty hilarious episode. It looks like we're kind of going on a new thing, as you see that pretty much in this episode, most of it was like, you know, oh, we're gonna be rich now, obviously because of the whole deal with Vanir and everything. So him and Aqua are kind of like, you know, like, this is just hot water. This isn't tea. I think you purified it again. And she's all like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. And it happens like 3 or 4 times. They go through this same kind of routine thing. And Megumin's just over here like, what's going on? You're freaking me out. I'm just like cracking up like, oh, poor Megumin. And then, of course, they get the whole backstory. We get to see, you know, Vanir and Aqua having a huge fight. And it's just like, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, you're crumbling. You're turning into like blah blah blah. Crumb's like, oh, well, this is actually just a wood thing, and your barrier is pretty damn weak. I just wanted to see what the heck this weak barrier was. But of course, the real talk was, of course, the whole talks with you know, what he wants to do with giving him money and everything. I don't know if it's a good idea. It sounds good, obviously, like $1 million a month or something, but this thing sounds like it could be pretty damn big. His stuff or from another world that's like kind of like futuristic pretty much in terms of what, you know, the kind of stuff they have, this fantasy kind of world. So that could be worth like billions. It could be worth way more, obviously. But you never know, maybe for some reason it doesn't catch on, I guess. And I guess, you know, he's rich either way. He has like this whole plan, and I'm like, that actually is a pretty smart plan. And probably the only way I could ever see Kazuma beating the Demon King, like I cannot see him beating him any other way. Like, I'm sorry, but it's Kazuma. Come on, even though he has gotten pretty badass with the bow at least, but that ain't gonna beat the king, you know. But pretty much his plan was, and even Aqua was like full on board with him. Like the whole first half of the episode, it was kind of awkward because usually you would have, you know, a full blown fight between Aqua and Kazuma, to which of course we do get that later on as well. Anyway, but they're pretty much like agreeing with each other, like, yeah, I'm gonna get so much money and I'm gonna pretty much amass a huge adventurer army and I'm gonna bring them to attack the Demon King and everything. And she's like, yeah, I can just imagine you slapping them with wads of cash. And he's like, ooh, 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 ooh. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? But as usual, like, it's really just the reactions and what's going on, the inner monologues that Kazuma has that really always just makes this show a complete hilarious kind of like just anime to watch every time. Sure, in my opinion, the past 2 episodes for me at least haven't been the most funny. They've been still pretty damn hilarious, but in comparison to the other episodes, I've definitely haven't seen it as like super hilarious. It still does its job, still brings a smile to my face. I still definitely crack up throughout the episode. But this one, at least, it felt like it was definitely an introduction to what's going to be coming on their journey to the hot springs. So yeah, Yeah, Kazuma, the mixed baths, huh? We know that's what you're excited for sure. Even Vonnier said like, whoa, 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 what? I'm not excited for that. I'm like, yeah, you are, Kazuma. Yeah, you are. I know for a fact you are. I mean, I would be for sure with those, with Megumin, with Darkness, with Aqua. Wiz is going as well to it. She's in this episode. She's even thrown in just, what was that, a toilet thing, like a portable toilet, which is actually really smart. It sounds pretty damn good, except for the fact the sound is so loud it attracts monsters. Yeah, don't tell Darkness about that because she'll probably use it. Probably like, oh, I'll buy all of it and use it all to attract a ton of monsters. To which, of course, she doesn't need that anyway because she still ends up attracting monsters somehow at the end of this episode with all those things coming after the adamite in her armor. It's pretty funny, Cosmo like saying that it's her muscles that are hard and she's like full blown, I am a lady and blah blah blah. You know, my muscles, it's not muscles are hard. I actually have a little bit of adamantite in my armor. And he just gives this look like, sure, that's what it is. You know, like full on. And it was pretty funny how they got on to, you know, going right before the whole on the wagon thing. Is like, let's do, you know, let's do rock, paper, scissors, John Can Poe. And it turns out that Cosmo's like, he's never lost rock, paper, scissors in his entire life. And it comes this super serious moment where it's like, and it's like, whoa, that is what you call badass. Like, if there was like pro rock, paper, scissors, or is there? I don't know. There probably is. There's a pro of everything nowadays. But I could definitely see he'd just be like, this is my career now. I am a pro rock, paper, scissors player, you know? Oh, man. But pretty much he ends up winning. Aqua's like, you know, you gotta be cheating, give me one more chance. She even blesses herself and everything, pretty much cheating herself, and still loses. And then, of course, still, the expressions, the reaction she has are like, no, please, don't make me go in the back seat. And, of course, she ends up having to. And pretty much, like, the whole time they're going out of the city, it turns into a whole different anime, man. Like, you got, you know, as always, is the comedic factor. And then all of a sudden, it's like, this is like a real adventure, you know? Bunch of friends going on a wagon. It shows the village and the town with all of the different people that we've seen before, and it looks so happy. The cinematic point of views they did with like the wheel moving with the sun like going on the water, it was like, whoa, what's going on here? Is this the same anime? Am I still watching Konosuba? But yeah, and then of course like they're all like having their, you know, Darkness is all happy, Megumin's happy, Wiz is happy, and then you have Aqua like, can we please change seats already? It just completely ruins the moment. It's like, yeah, that's Aqua for sure. But of course, the episode pretty much ends with, you know, a bunch of the monsters coming by. There's supposed to be guards that, you know, defend them. But of course, you know, Cosmo's like, this is their fault. They gotta do it. They gotta help out. So they go out getting ready to fight. And of course, Darkness, like the guards are full on like, oh my gosh, that Crusader, what's she doing? Even though she's not being paid, she's willing to protect everyone. We have to help her, you know? And they, like, that one guy goes like binding and throws like a rope at her at the monsters, and she pretty much jumps in front of it. And of course, she's doing it just because she wants all of the, you know, monsters to attack her. Obviously, you know, her normal masochist self. And pretty much the guy's like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I can't believe it. She jumped in front because she knew they would attack me. She's trying to protect me. I was just trying to help. And the whole time, Cosmo's like, sorry, that's not why it is. Sorry, that's not why it is. Sumimasen. And then and he's just like bowing down like, I'm sorry. And you just see Darkness on the side like, I'm just like, oh my gosh. I can't wait to see like how that's gonna be resolved in the next episode, because it's probably gonna be hilarious. Like Darkness like really enjoying it, and then of course probably like Megumin just completely explosion. Because actually, did we have an explosion in the last episode? It's been quite a while since we've had an explosion. I need my Megumin. I need more Megumin, man. It's been a while for that. Like, seriously, we've had a lot of Darkness. Aqua's, of course, still in there. And they show Megumin here and there, but come on, we need more. Of course, I did love the whole thing with her drawing Excalibur, you know, but overall, definitely another enjoyable episode. Definitely can't wait to see next week's episode. And just wanted to, you know, say it again. Sorry that this review was late. Like I said, just midterms right now is really stressful, but you know, Konosuba always does this job, always manages to make me smile, even in these moments where I'm just like, oh my gosh, can midterms just end already, you know? But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And until next time, guys, see ya.